Hey everyone, it's Madison Gesiotto coming to you once again with the good news. As we continue through the coronavirus pandemic, it's rare that we turn on the TV and see any stories of hope, stories of positivity, or good news stories, frankly, at all. So as always, I'm back to share some of my favorite good news stories of the week with you. Now, of course, as many of you are watching this, you may be online completing some holiday shopping. Well, you'll be happy to hear that we actually set a record this Thanksgiving with $5.1 billion in sales on Thanksgiving, up 21.5% from 2019. 47% of these sales were actually completed on mobile devices, so quite interesting. And of course, great news for our economy that continues to recover from the coronavirus pandemic and the impact that the pandemic had economically. And of course, as we look at the pandemic, many of us are continuing to experience the effects of mandates and lockdowns in states across the country. It's hard to keep a positive attitude sometimes because we're not able to live our normal lives. So I've linked some really good articles onto our website, thefirsttv.com/good. This is our good news section of the website. If you haven't checked it out, go on there. I have a lot of the stories from the videos as well as some others. And like I said, I have this article as well as a few other articles talking about ways to stay positive and keep a smile on your face during this holiday season, even if you can't see some of your family members as you traditionally would. So check this out. And of course, treatments, vaccines. We're keeping an eye on all of this. We've updated you recently on a lot of the vaccine news. Well, we now have an update on treatment news. Regeneron, now officially FDA approved and has begun shipping. So you'll be seeing a lot more of this at hospitals across the country for people who were affected by the coronavirus pandemic. And of course, doctors and scientists are saying this one could actually be a game changer in our recovery from coronavirus. So take a look at this. And last but not least, the month of November was National Adoption Month. So I had a lot of stories sent in by viewers talking about some adoptions. Young children all across our country were adopted, which really brought a smile to my face. And one of those young children was 13-year-old Kimora from Naples, Florida. They actually completed her adoption and it became official through a Zoom hearing. Interesting times we're living in, of course, but her mom saying, "You're ours." So lots of smiles and tears, and she'll now be living with her new parents and her 14-year-old brother Hunter and 10-year-old sister Mackenzie. So congratulations, Kimora and the Boyd family. And as always, if you're seeing stories, good news stories, stories of hope, stories of positivity not being featured by the mainstream media, be sure to send them to us so that we can share them with all of our viewers. And we'll be back soon with more good news.